along with the rest of the capital's best. It's Wembley Arena. It's one of the fun nights of the footballing year. It's the Evening Standard London Fives. All the Premiership clubs are here, along with the rest of the capital's best. It's going to be a lively 4.5 hours. There's a few pounds in the pot, 25,000 in all to be spread around amongst the best finishers this evening. We're joined by Nigel Spackman, who was brought up on 5. I think you've represented most teams here tonight, Clive, haven't you, at one time or another?
Yes, I have actually. Yeah, I've played for a few and had some good nights and had some bad nights, but it's great fun.
A good night here. You won it with what, Queen's Park Rangers in 1980, wasn't it?
Yes, we did. Yeah, we had a good side that night. Glenn Roeder was playing, who's now managing Watford, and we had a tremendous evening and finished up winning the tournament at the end of it.
Like a day in the office for most of the boys here tonight, Nigel, isn't it?
It'd make a nice
five-a-side,
yeah,
don't they?
make a nice change, won't it?
We'll see Mick later. He's the MC again here this evening. The draw came out like this. The top half, West Ham against Queen's Park Rangers. They get us underway tonight. Then it's Charlton, Chelsea, Arsenal and Barnet, Luton against Watford. And in the bottom half, it's Fulham and Millwall, Wimbledon against Spurs, Wycombe and Brentford, and Crystal Palace against Leyton Orient. Clive won it with Queen's Park Rangers. They've in fact won on 5 occasions here. They're the bookies' favourites again tonight at 5-1. Wimbledon 6-1. They came and gave it up. Watford and Luton 12 and 14-1s respectively. Charlton 14s, 20s. Brentford, Millwall night, in order to ensure there's no time wasting. No deliberate passing back to goalkeepers.
Here, Queen's Park Rangers with 5 victories in the past, and John Hollins is with me, their manager tonight. And John, you won a couple of medals in the past as a player. You told me though that they were on grass. It was so long ago.
Yes, well, I must say it's changed a hell of a lot since then. The music's changed. We didn't have music in those days.
I can see you want to get dancing. I can see.
Well, I'm raring to go, but it's a bit too hard for me.
You are the favourites. You're on first. Any pressure on you?
Who made us favourites?
Me just then.
I think we've got a fairly good team now, but like everything else, I think when you start in a game like this, you must start off well, you must start off properly. You can't afford to just flop around. The rules have been changed as well to make it a faster game, and if you're not on song, you could be out and you could be home by 7:10 watching it on Sky.
Well, I hope you're on song, John. Well done. Thanks very much for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Yep, Wembley Arena's up. And next up, it's Charlton against Chelsea. For the Evening Standard London Fives, next up, Luton Town and Watford after the break. Welcome back, we're ready again. Luton against Watford with Clive Allen again and Jonathan Pearce.
The Bedfordshire against Hearts local derby. Luton against Watford. Luton lining up with a kidding goal. Kelvin Davis came through at the end of the season. David Priest, vastly experienced. Tony Thorpe, Paul Telford, top scorer this season. Marvin Johnson, experienced defender. Jamie Woodsford, the 17-year-old, and Aaron Skelton at 20. And Watford, a really young team, the youngest of the night really. In goal, Alan Mann, an 18-year-old. Mark Rooney, Craig Pearl, Clint Easton, all these young 17, 18-year-olds. There's David Connolly, who has played first-team football, Wayne Andrews from the Wembley area, and Kevin Belgrave. Watford kicking from right to left in this first half. Luton all in white. And David Connolly, a lot will depend on him. He came into the side against Scarborough in the Cup this season. He's played a handful of first-team games only. Here he is up front, David Connolly, very highly thought of, only 17, signed pro in November of last year, but immediately a chance for Tony Thorpe. Tony Thorpe, big snooker man, they tell me, can rocket up breaks of at least 50, my goodness. Clint Easton, not Clint Eastwood, having a sharp ship him out tonight. David Connolly on the spin. Good stop by Kelvin Davis, and it'll be Tony Thorpe to get us away, and an early chance for Marvin Johnson, and a good stop by Alan Mann. Watford's kids here, Clive, it's a daunting task on a major night for London football, and all of them 17, 16, 18.
That's right, very big occasion for them. They've come out flying similar to the Gunners, and the Luton boys there have just counter-attacked so swiftly. Diagonal ball, great opportunity, good stop by the keeper.
Alan Mann is a regular in the youth and reserve team this season. Kevin Belgrave away. Now here's Aaron Skelton to Marvin Johnson. Let's see how he can shoot. Paul Telfer, good golfer he is. Plays off 3 handicap. Overhead height again from Clint Easton. Local lad from the Essex area. And another free kick. Luton 0, Watford 0. 1-1 in the league recently. Luton won at Vicarage Road. A lot of passion between the two. David Connolly, good tackle. Blocked out, tackle by Tony Thorpe. Had a disappointing season after breaking into the side with a goal on his debut against Newcastle last season. Here he is. Good save by Alan Mann. Watford have always had a good reputation for goalkeeping as well, haven't they, over the years?
Certainly have, yeah. Great experience for this young man this evening. Made 2 fine stops already. Handling looks very, very assured.
In his migraine-inducing goalkeeper jersey. Aaron Skelton it was. That's overhead height once more. Off the unfortunate Mark Rooney. From Barnet, just down the road from Vicarage Road. Marvin Johnson. Approaching 200 games now for Luton. Ever present this season. 3rd successive free kick. A measure, I guess, of inexperience on the big stage at this game.
Yeah, it's a case of trying to get a hold of the ball, make a few passes, keep possession. The game doesn't stop, so it's very difficult to do. You have to really slow it down when you have the ball.
David Connolly. Tony Thorpe was here down below us on the boards, and here he is again. Thorpe! Good side foot, lovely save, Alan Mann. Beautiful save by Alan Mann, the young goalkeeper, and then ruined it again with the clearance.
I think it was unfortunate there. It was a back pass which the referee, Kelvin Morton, picked up on very quickly.
Oh, that's a cracking effort. So near. Aaron Skelton. Marvin Johnson. Wonderful effort from Skelton. Real rocket midfield player. And on the opening day of this season against West Brom and had injury problems. Johnson. Now a chance for Connolly on the break. David Connolly. Kelvin Davis got down.
Great stop from the keeper. Again, we've seen now on a number of occasions already this evening that the goalkeepers have to spread themselves, have to cover the goal.
Here's Mann under pressure. 1-0 Luton. Tony Thorpe gets the goal. Exploded at St James's Park last season on his debut. A disappointing time since then, until now.
That's how quick it changes round. We're talking about a shot from Watford. Luton are up the other end. Thorpe's in with a chance. The first time the young keeper's been beaten this evening. 1-0 Luton.
14 goals we've had tonight. This only the 4th game of the evening. Goals, goals, goals on Sky Sports. Now, Clint Easton took the free kick. Challenges again. Thorpe the goal scorer to Paul Telfer. Such an elusive player. It's got it under 21. Alan Mann gets down well. Well, the Wycombe goalkeeper was the hero of last season. Perhaps a goalkeeper will be the hero tonight. Luton in command. Thorpe, good challenge on him. Mark Rooney it was. Into Easton. Last few seconds of the first half. Easton again. Marvin Johnson. Been a good solid defender, hasn't he, for Luton over the years?
Certainly has, as you said, 200 appearances for Luton. And I think you can just see now that little bit of experience that the Luton side have, just taking the sting out of the game. And the Watford lads are just getting a little bit apprehensive, trying to force the game now.
They'll have to get on with this free kick, for the goalkeeper throwing it out. Telfer! 2-0 Luton. And poor young Alan Mann, so out, gives away the free kick. It gives Luton the 2-goal advantage.
Nice little free kick. Rolled backwards to Telfer, outside the left foot, gave the young keeper no chance again.
On comes David Priest, an experienced Luton midfield player. On comes Jamie Woodsford, 17 years of age. At his full debut for Luton on the last day of the season. 2-0, this is the first goal for Luton, scored by young Tony Thorpe.
Yeah, quick counter-attack from Luton. Thorpe took it nicely with the outside of right foot, tucked it under the keeper. Second one, a great outside of left foot strike from Telfer. Now with Priest on, I think Luton would just take the sting out of the game, try to control possession and really run out time.
This to play Barnet in the quarters. Here's David Priest. won a big five-a-side tournament up at Manchester a couple of seasons ago, involving the FA Premier League at the time. Oh, half a mistake! Paul Telfer has buried more than those this season than he's missed.
I think it's quite obvious from the earlier games as well. There are going to be goals coming off the back balls, hitting the post and the woodwork, coming back across the deep, the players to tap in on the far-hand side.
Chance for Watford, or misplaced. Priest, here's Woodsford. Goalkeeper, overhead high. He can come out of the D, there's no problem with that, and play as an extra defender. No defender can drop back and play last man back like you do sometimes in the park. Oh, that's a bad free kick. David Connolly, up a chance. Good stop again by Kelvin Davis, but in the side of the last few games of the season, when Jurgen Sommer returned to the United States for international duty.
Uncharacteristic giveaway from David Priest there. It set Watford on the attack. The goalkeeper saved the evening for him, really. Could have put Watford right back in this game.
Easton, referee's given a free kick for the Paul Telfer challenge. There's a lot of his golf at the South Bedfordshire golf course, I'm told. It's Kevin Belgrave. Came on as a substitute, wearing 12. Free kick Watford. 2-0 down. Connolly will take it. Top scorer at youth team level in the last couple of years. Scored 35 goals in junior football this season, did Connolly. Half a chance perhaps for Mark Rooney from the back. Telfer in hard. Kevin Belgrave. Good challenge on in the block by Jamie Woodsford, the 17-year-old. And Alan Mann from our camera position right above the centre circle. That's me, thank goodness I'm not up on that position. Here's a roll for Watford over the advertising hoardings. Blocked, Telfer and David Priest. Telfer again, 3-0! What shooting we've seen tonight already.
Yeah, the Luton boys have just sucked the young Watford lads in there. They're forcing the issue, the Watford boys. David Priest slid the ball through for Telfer and a really unerring finish.
An average of 4 goals per game so far then. The drive by Aaron Skelton, deflected. Belgrave to Connolly. Belgrave again. More goals at this stage of the competition than the entire first round last year. And of course, no back pass to the goalkeeper allowed. Here's Priest.
Let's get this noise going again.
Unfortunate bounce that was off young Clint Easton. Fans here, the neutrals trying to get behind Watford as they trail 3-0. Substitution made. Clint Easton has gone off. And now here's Wayne Andrews from just down the road, Wembley boy. And Kevin Belgrave away and off target. Good end of the season, Watford. 5 wins in their last 7 games. And Glenn Roeder's team has a lot of promise for next season in the First Division, Watford.
Well, that's right. I know Glenn was pleased with the way they finished. He was disappointed that they didn't make the playoffs. He felt from 6 games out that they did have a chance, but unfortunately they didn't make it right at the very death. But tremendous season for them.
Watford out in the first round last season. Now, what can Connolly do here? David Priest, such a canny player. England B international, as a testimonial next Monday against Manchester United, David Priest, and fully deserved. And what a crowd there will be at Kenilworth should they win the cup. Wayne Andrews! Good effort from Andrews as Watford try and claw something out of it.
Yeah, great footwork, skip past the defender, and unfortunately just a drive too high. That's where it's so important to keep the ball low here at Wembley.
That's a neat turn by Woodsford, England under-18 international. Across that D. Looks as if it's going to be an early exit for Watford tonight. I was going to say they'd be able to go down the pub early, but they're too young. Drive by Telfer. The second sticking down. Oh, over the top by Jamie Woodsford, but Luton are through, 3-0.
And very impressively as well. I thought they controlled the game for periods where the Watford boys, they really played at a fast pace, couldn't get themselves back into the game when they went behind, and they picked them off for the third one, especially Priest, and Telfer's finish was superb.
Richard, an experience for the Watford kids then, but Luton going through by 3-0.
And the goals keep on coming. The most comfortable win of the night, Luton Towns, and not much danger about that from the time they went in front, really, was there?
No, it's men against boys, really, but a good experience for the young Watford lads. But Luton look a good side. I mean, they play football like that anyway, so this is different for them, is it?
There's one or two you sense have come here to win it, like Queen's Park Rangers and Charlton, who came back from 2 goals down, and possibly Luton. They look like they've got the bit between their teeth, don't they?
They do, yeah. Knocking it around well, but plenty of goals tonight, which is what people want to see. And there's been some cracking goals. It's a cracking shot there.
Telfer with the second for Luton, they're right on half-time. And he got his second and Luton third in the second half. So they're through now as well. A lively night from the Wembley Arena. Monday night football this evening, the London Evening Standard 5-a-sides. We'll take another break, and when we come back, it's the turn of Fulham and Millwall. Queen's Park Rangers, the 5-1 favourites, won it. Chelsea beaten 3-2 by Charlton. Arsenal are out as well. Barnet 3-2 winners. And the last game we saw Luton 3, Watford 0. Now it's the turn of Fulham and Millwall. Commentators for this one, Clive. Luton, Barnet, who came back from 2 goals down against Arsenal tonight to win it 3-2. They play Luton in the quarter-finals. And the bottom half, it's Millwall against Wimbledon, who fancy this tonight, but don't they always, Wimbledon? And Wycombe, the holders, who came through after a shootout against Brentford, against Crystal Palace, who played as good as our second quarter-final is ready. It's Barnet, who surprised Chelsea in the first round, against Luton. And we're up ready with that next when we come back to the Wembley Arena. Right, welcome back. Evening Standard London 5s from the Wembley Arena. Barnet against Luton. Next up at the quarter-final stage, commentators Nigel Spackman and Julian Waters.
Well, Barnet put up the performance of the first round when they knocked out Arsenal. Gary Phillips, Linvoy Primus, Dougie Freedman, Lee Hodges and Mark Newsom are their starters.
Okay, the next quarter-final.
Luton, a lot of first-team players here. Kelvin Davis, Tony Thorpe, Paul Telfer, Marv Johnson and Oren Skelton are their first 5. Tony Thorpe of Luton in the centre with referee Kelvin Morton. This is Hodges. Skelton got in a boot. Mark Newsom. This is Linvoy Primus. He's got a shot on him, scored in the first round. Thorpe for Luton. Got support from Telfer.
Good ball from Telfer there, and then got on the end of it as well. It was unlucky. The defender just got a foot in.
End to end already. Telfer got another toe in there. Primus holding him off. Gary Phillips.
Good ball.
Good ball for Lee Hodges. Barnet are just back from a tour, took them to Germany. They played the RAF and an army side. They got back only late afternoon, so they're still in the spirit, end of season tour.
They're still buzzing.
They are. Hodges. Was pretty close.
Very close.
Johnson tidies up. Freedman. Thorpe again. That's all sorts of bother caused by Gary Phillips. He had an absolute aberration then.
I think he forgot to let go of the ball there, Julian, I think.
It's Thorpe. They're giving it away again.
Good save from the keeper. Good save.
We'll have to stop giving it away quite so much. Thorpe over the ball. Telfer with the rockets. Great save from Gary Phillips.
Very good strike from Telfer and an excellent save from Gary Phillips. That's 2 good saves he's made now.
I was travelling. Skelton. Newsom in strongly. Johnson, an ever-present this season in the Luton team, so he's going into overtime tonight. This is Newsom. What a terrific strike from Lee Hodges.
That's a terrific goal. Good build-up. And then a tremendous left-foot shot there.
Well, Hodges got a cracker in the win over Arsenal. He's got another one now. Former young player with Tottenham. Well, it was a cracking goal.
Nice patient build-up from Barnet there. Finishing with a great strike. Keeper no chance.
There's a scorer, Hodges. The ball through as well. Newsom just got away with it then, Luton. Dookie Friedman with the shot. Here's Mark Johnson. Barnet manager and co-commentator tonight, Ray Clements, not in the hot seat at the moment, but he's pitchside urging his team on. I went backstage a few minutes before kick-off. He was giving them a real good pre-match talking to.
I think he's in the hot seat over there, Julian, I think, watching this.
There we go.
Friedman's touch. Johnson away. Skelton. Now Paul Telfer setting off after this one. He's got a couple of goals in the first round win over Watford. 9 for him in first-class football this season.
Yeah, he scored a couple of cracking goals in the first round. They need something now, I think, Luton.
Trying to get it forward. Friedman.
He's had a tremendous season for Barnet as well, hasn't he?
29 goals, the top scorer in the 3rd division. Scored in the League Cup in a first leg win against Manchester City. And scored in the second leg, but City won the tie. That was Boy Primus charging forward. It's one of those early season scares for the Premiership clubs.
Yes, they were unlucky in the first leg, weren't they, against Manchester City for the first one.
Jamie Woodsford, he's into the action immediately as a substitute. Primus, nice touch for Newsom. Sets it up for Friedman.
Thought he was going to try his luck again there.
Skelton with the ambitious shot. So at the break, Barnet leading by 1-0. Lee Hodges it was who got it.
Yeah, tremendous goal. But anything can happen in the second half now. It's so close. Great layoff. Head down, left foot, across the goalkeeper. No chance.
Perfect finish in the five-a-side game. Really got hold of it.
We really need the Wembley crowd now to start getting a bit of cheering, a bit of noise, a bit of...
Barnet sticking with the same 5 players.
Those Barnet fans in the goal up there with the back in the stands.
Newsom. Up above head high, says Kelvin Morton. David Priest on as a substitute for Luton, the 31-year-old, 5'6" of him, a real dynamo. Johnson! Super goal! Luton are back level.
Yes, good finish that from Johnson there, but I didn't think the ball was overhead high. I think he's taken on his chest there, and the referee's given a free kick. So they're going to be unhappy with that, Barnet.
Couldn't have placed it better, could he?
No, he couldn't, in off the post.
One apiece.
Primus. Johnson is robbed by Friedman.
Unlucky, trying to dink it over the goalkeeper. Good skill. The keeper just got a hand to it.
Battle of wits there. Kelvin Davis came out on top. Tony Worsford makes the run. Friedman again. Hodges. Priest snapping away. Primus still up big and strong. Oh, that's an absolute belter. Barnet back in front from Lynboy Primus.
He's done so well here. He's gone with Priest, won the ball off him, and then just saw the goal in sights and head down, smashed it in the back of the net. What a great strike.
His second goal of the night. The first one was the winner against Arsenal.
It's been some exceptional finishing here tonight.
He's gone off the goal scorer, Primus, and Kieran Adams is on. Houston with the kick. Priest nipping in, now Johnson. Aggressive player, isn't he? Strong player.
Yes, they're all very aggressive tonight. They're enjoying it, I think, Julian. But we're enjoying it up here.
What a chance for Telfer. Didn't quite manage to hit the target. Here he goes again. Barnet on the break with Friedman. Priest was there.
They just tried to commit the goalkeeper then and come back in on his right foot, and Priest got back and nicked it off him.
Can he line one up? Adams, the early ball. It's a little bit too high.
We've got a good game now, though.
The man in charge, looking on. Impressed. Priest! Telfer! Oh, magnificent from Gary Phillips!
3 great saves from Gary Phillips there. Tremendous stuff.
Well, he's in terrific form tonight. He was marvellous in the first game.
He was. This is a great save. Knocks it out. Another good save with his legs. And then this save is brilliant. He's unsighted there and pushes it away. He's obviously been training hard with Clem, eh?
Hat-trick man. Hat-trick of saves. Great character, Gary Phillips. He used to manage the club, of course, when they were in a bit of a crisis before Clem came in. Here's Woodsford, and he's beaten Phillips. Jamie Woodsford, the trainee, gets the second equaliser.
Very good finish here, kept it down low, right in the corner. But Barnet was sleeping a little bit there, I think, defensively.
Cracking game, we're into the final minute. Will it go to the shootout?
It's going to be a lively last minute, I think.
This is where they start to get a bit drained and the old flies start pumping.
Telfer. He's going to go all the way. Woodsford robbed. Johnson. And Telfer.
Into the last 30 seconds, oh, it's a penalty shootout. Who's got the ball for this one,
Wilson.
Okay, let's go for the 10-second countdown, Wembley. 10!
Priest into the final few seconds. That's the final whistle. 2-2. It's going to the sudden death penalty shootout, but what a game.
Exciting stuff. I think Barnet think themselves a bit unlucky, letting one goal slip back to 1-1, and then obviously going 2-1 up and then letting them in the last minute there. But tremendous stuff.
Well, Gary Phillips, who was in magnificent form, will get another chance to show us what it's all about, won't he?
It was a great save, wasn't it? Triple save, as you say.
5 seconds to race from the halfway line and beat the keeper. The keeper is not...
He was telling me they won their games against the RAF and the Army on their tour. Got treated magnificently, he said.
Holding it face Gary Phillips of Barnet. Kelvin
Here's a
Davis.
triple save then from Phillips.
This is a great save. This because he's unsighted here as he's going back on the line. Good save.
Just about every part of his body, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, he's a big lad.
So it's the shootout for a place in the last 4.
This is where the excitement comes. Don't forget, as soon as the guy
Telfer
starts his run, you can either
for
cheer
Luton
him or try to put him up
and
if you're
Friedman
down the goal. Do what
for
you want
Barnet.
to do.
So it's going to be Paul Telfer going first
It's going to be Luton Town.
for Luton Town. Dougie Friedman gives him a couple of words of advice.
Gary Phillips.
Most probably winding him up.
5 seconds to score then for Paul Telfer. Wow. Just off the target. So advantage to Barnet.
Yeah, I think he just tried to take it early here as the goalkeeper went down, but unfortunately put it wide. So good chance for Barnet now.
It's going to be Dougie Friedman against Kelvin Davis. And Davis comes up with a big save.
It was a good save. Stood up, let him shoot, and then just blocked it.
Strode forward purposely. The agony for Ray Clements. David Priest against Gary Phillips.
Another good save.
And he loved it, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he's enjoying it, isn't he? Had a great night so far.
So here we go again.
Yes, there it is.
You never know, he might end up taking one of these if they miss this one.
This is Lee Hodges then to win it. But he can't make it count.
Gary Phillips could be taking the next shootout.
4 penalties, not 1 converted. Great reaction. So Jamie Woodsford for Luton. And he puts that one away with no problem. What was all the fuss about, he says?
That's right. He's only a young lad. Doesn't matter, does it? Great confidence. Pushes it forward. Nice strike into the corner, under the keeper.
So now, Mark Newson must score, or Luton goes through. Well, that was beautiful, wasn't it?
That was lovely stuff, wasn't it? Knew the goalkeeper, well, I think he's watching in the other two, knew that it went down a little bit early and just dinked it over him. Lovely finish.
Mark Johnson for Luton. And they have the advantage. Pressure on Barnet again.
That's a good finish, that. Onto his left foot straight away. Puts it in the far corner. Good finish.
Kieran Gallagher is champing at the bit for Barnet. Must score. And does!
Great stuff. I think Ray's enjoying it down there.
The drama goes on.
Good finish, slid it in the corner.
2 apiece.
And here's the goalies.
It's the keeper. Kelvin Davis for Luton.
He wanted to get that out of the way, didn't he?
He was going forward at a rate of knots. And did it beautifully.
Did. Good finish.
So, onus back on Barnet now. It's Gary Phillips is taking the responsibility. He wants revenge.
Cracking stuff, isn't it? This is what we want to see.
He wants a bit more noise. Oh! Gary Phillips denied his revenge. It's Luton who go through. 3-2 on the shootout.
What exciting stuff this was. Gareth was desperate to score here. Keeper saves it with his legs. There you are, the goalkeeping union, look.
I bet he's wishing he hadn't took it now.
He just dislocated his back there or something. Slipped a disc.
Strode up then. Let's go pitch side then. Ray Clements, what's the agony of that shootout?
Ray, what a shootout that was. Is it better to be a goalkeeper or a manager during these shootouts? You've been both.
I think it's better to be a goalkeeper there. I mean, they're not under any pressure, and both goalkeepers made some tremendous saves there and made it very difficult for both sides to score.
You've done credit for yourselves though here tonight, haven't you?
Yeah, we're pleased. You know, we didn't do so well here last year. This year we did well in the first game. We've been in front twice here, and if we'd hit the target, Dougie Freedom and Lee Hodges, maybe we would have got through. But maybe we should have practiced them a bit more before we came here.
You've seen a few games now, you've seen a few teams. Who's your tip for the title?
I still think it's wide open. I think anyone can win it, yes. It's, you know, there's been some good sides out there, but there's nobody in my mind that's actually stood out yet, and that's why I thought if we got through this one, we might have a chance ourselves.
Hard luck, Ray. Thanks very much.
No problem.
Thank you, George. That's handy. We can sit him in the commentary box from now on. More from the London Fives when we come back. Favourites are Charlton 2-1, a couple of goals from Kevin Gallen, and Luton now after a shootout, beating Barnet 2-2 at the end of full time there. Luton after the shootout. The bottom half of the draw. Next up, it's... Right, we're down to the last four. Queen's Park Rangers and Luton, Millwall and Wycombe to come. But first up, Rangers. Match commentators Nigel Spackman and Jonathan Pearce.
Queen's Park Rangers, the record 5 times winners of this competition, 8th in the Premiership, and looking good at the moment, playing well, and with a strong lineup.
QPR, because QPR have been knocking it around well.
Well, I've heard of a referee losing a pee and a whistle, but Calvin Morton has just come out onto the field of play, and he's okay, and we're almost up and running in the first of the semi-finals then, to decide who goes through to meet either Wycombe or Millwall in the final of the London Fives. QPR in the hoops and kicking in this first half from right to left. Here's Andy Impey, under-21 international, skipping beyond the challenge. Good turn as well, beyond Paul Telfer. Good shot as well at the end of it, and Kelvin Davis blocked bravely. Impey again. His brother played in the Metropolitan Police five-a-sides a couple of years ago here, young teenager. Here's a familiar figure of Daniele Dicchio with the long, lank locks. And Gallen again. Young goal scorer in the Clive Allen mould. Daniele Dicchio with a shot. And it's Luton Town who can bring it away. Telfer, slide roll pass to David Priest. Queen's Park Rangers will get it away once more. David Priest with the roll. Telfer with the drive. And Andy Impey, who's had a super season for Queen's Park Rangers, will bring it away. Just now beginning to blossom. He's only 23, Nigel. And look at this down the left-hand side. Telfer digging in with him.
Yes,
still back in the deep.
Yes, he has had a good season for them. Been very consistent this year, and he's enjoying this out here. It suits him the way he plays.
Now Telfer with the drive. Good block by Peter Caldwell. Dicchio on the break. Still Daniel Dicchio had a lone spell last season with Barnet that gave him hunger for the first team game.
Yes, he's done well when he's played this season for QPR as well.
Now Gallen's touch. Back to him, Impey is square. Davis blocks. Marvin Johnson can bring it away. Johnson. Still Marvin Johnson. And Caldwell will block it again. And Andy Impey has Gallen if he can find him. David Priest has covered him now. Impey drops his shoulder and goes. Gallen from an impossible angle. Priest walking back to cut him off on the triangle.
Good exciting opening though. Both teams going forward, creating chances.
Queen's Park Rangers out in the second round last season, Luton out in the first to Tottenham Hotspur. Andy Impey. And again, good running by Impey. Gallen's on the edge of the D. Oh, super turn. Priest in with a challenge, still Andy Impey. And through to the goalkeeper. And the goalkeeper, Kelvin Davis, will chuck it away. His high spot of his career so far, playing against Wimbledon, I guess, in the Coca-Cola this season on loan for Torquay. Came on against Watford recently and saved a penalty. Came in against Watford, I should say, and the local derby, and saved a penalty. Stayed ever since in the Luton first team. Now, Queen's Park Rangers. Gallen there. Drive. Ooh, the keeper just about fumbled it. And Gallen's in the second attempt.
Yes, he fumbled that a little bit there, but went to safety off the boards and he picked it up.
Now, here's Gallen. Chiswick born, England school and youth international. Surely a full international in the future. With finishing like that, Kevin Gallen. Kevin Gallen's third goal of the night. He's the night's top scorer and QPR ahead.
Lovely finish. Just dings it over the keeper. On his weaker foot, his left foot. But that's a good start for QPR.
Priest turns. Plummer was there. Telfer. Down by the boards. There with him is Andy Impey. He's been a Wembley winner. Andy Impey won the FA Vase in 1990 with Yeading. Plummer, 18-year-old. To Gallen again. He just bursts through that gap, doesn't he?
Good strength. Just quick over the yard, knocks it by the players and just gets his shot in, gets his shot away. There he is, running in on the goal. Takes it onto his left foot, his weaker foot. Lovely goal. Lovely.
1-0 to Queen's Park Rangers. Good finish by Kevin Gallen. Here's Andy Impey again. Last time they won this was 1983. Gallen. Paul Telfer behind him. Now there's Dicchio to Andy Impey. QPR on top. Impey, a real rasper there. Scored 4 goals this season. Has 7 in around about 100 appearances for QPR. Good surge again.
Yes, good stuff from Queen's Park Rangers. Andy Impey just got under the shot there, but it's a good build-up again. Gallen comes off his man well, comes off and receives the ball to feet. Like it to show here as well, look.
Bit of Cornwall, bowled it out to Gallen, Impey, and Plummer, and there's Dicchio if he wants it, but no. Through the middle of Gallen. Gallen in the last 10 seconds of the first half. Telfer on the drive. Oh, might well have struck the post. And Priest over the bar. 16 feet by 4 to aim at. And it may well have been half an inch off target.
It's just come so fast back off the boards here. David Priest coming in at its pace, can't quite keep it down. But Dicchio did well to put him off there as well. Otherwise, that would have been 1-0.
OK, it's half-time. It's 1-0 to Queen's Park Rangers. Who will turn it around then? As Kevin Gallen's goal separates the two sides. 12 goals this season in his first full season at Premiership level. And that's why Queen's Park Rangers may feel more comfortable, I guess, letting Les Ferdinand go in the summer, though they would still want to keep him.
I think they want to keep Les and try and build a team around him. I mean, if they've got young players like Kevin Gallen, Andrew Impey, Dichio as well, I mean, they've got a good squad there, and I'm sure Ray would like to add to the squad rather than letting people like Les go.
Day in, day out, speculation about Les Ferdinand. Tottenham linked with him, Newcastle United as well. Andy Impey in problems here with Paul Telfer behind him. Telfer off the balls, Colwell got a hand onto it, chance, 1-1! No! In the knee, it must have been David Priest.
That was very close.
Very, very close there. It must have been inside as David Priest got the touch. Let's have a look at it again. Off the boards. Well played, Paul Telfer.
Very close.
Very, very close. Semi Woodsford wrapped it in, but it remains 1-0 to the Premiership boys. David Priest. Telfer. Right foot drive. Good goal for Paul Telfer. On that occasion, not the hole in one. Marvin Johnson. Keogh's backing away from him. Gallen closes. Still Johnson. Telfer again. He's moved forward more in this second half than he did in the first, when he was hanging back with Kevin Gallen. Andy Impey. Draw Marvin Johnson. Waits for support. Keogh is behind him. And their square is Plummer. Plummer, the young 18-year-old central defender. Woodford lost out. Keogh has Gallen to his left. Oh, stab chance, but didn't he take it quickly?
He took it early, but I think if he'd let it run across him, maybe on his left foot, his weaker foot, he might have stuck it in again. But a good break again from Dichio.
Reminiscent of Clive Allen in so many ways, and the Gallen family, like the Allen family, a prodigious footballing clan in London circles. Here's Priest to young Jamie Woodsford with the gelled hair, an under-18 international himself, played against Latvia earlier this season. Johnson. Oh, the keeper was wrong-footed, it's one apiece. And that goes down perhaps against Peter Cornwall. It was a cruel deflection.
Yeah, soft goal there. A good run here, down the centre. It's just come off Impey's heel, but under the keeper. I think he should have saved that. He'd be disappointed if he didn't save that.
The look of agony on his face told the story. Young Peter Cornwall, and in the first team squad a couple of times. Gallen, blocked by Kelvin Davis. Will Luton again go to a shootout? Keogh needs to get there. Telfer, off the boards to Priest. And a free kick.
Good play from Luton there. Used the boards twice there to create opportunities.
He's a pro's pro, isn't he, David Priest? Has his testimonial, let me remind you, against Manchester United next Monday. A deserving player.
Well, for his sake, let's hope that Man United win the Cup, so he gets a big crowd there. Nothing against Everton, of course.
Everton fans have just been phoning in to get your home telephone number and address. Here's Keogh. Plummer wide. And the free kick. The head height. Priest saw the run from Woodsford. Can he get there? The shot from Jamie Woodsford. And Priest followed up. There was a slight push there onto Keogh.
Caldwell feel better for making that save after letting the goal in.
Gets down again. To his left, Peter Cornwall. Harry Venables, a successful captain of Queen's Park Rangers here in this competition. And the Stan Bowles doing well as well. Daniele Keogh towards Kevin Gallen, and Impey came off the back of Paul Telfer's foot. And again. And Kelvin Davis has had a good night, the 19-year-old. In his debut on the last day of 93-94 against Stoke. Comes under pressure from Gallen, came off Marvin Johnson.
Then some of the lads are getting a bit tired out there now. It's fast, frantic stuff, but a good game.
Now, Queen's Park Rangers with this... Actually, quite looks like Clive Allen, doesn't he? Kevin Gallen on the far side. Clive, who won this in 1980, I do believe, with Queen's Park Rangers. They've had a good run in this competition.
Very good. And he scores goals like Clive Allen as well.
If he can score as many through such a long career, then he'll be mighty pleased with himself. Here's Kelvin Davis to get it away downfield. Is this heading for shootout? Another shootout. QPR 1, Luton 1. Telfer has other ideas. Loses out, Gallen. Johnson, big Marvin Now there's Impey. Gallen, keeper's way out, saw the danger.
Good
a sweeper at five-a-side.
Very good tackle. He saw the danger there off his line, and I don't think Kevin Gallen knew he was coming out.
That was a shot that deflected high off young Chris Plummer from Hounslow he is. And now it's Telfer. It's a poor free kick, almost as if both sets of players are settling for the shootout. One apiece. Andy Impey though, brought down by Marvin Johnson. He was stretching and stretching. Andy Impey at full pelt. Marvin Johnson, a handshake for Kelvin Morton. Yellow cards and sendings off tonight actually would count. They have to go to the FA.
Do they? Well, I think Impey was in there. If he hadn't been brought down, he would have scored.
Now here's Gallen. Can he do a Phil Barber of earlier on in the night and catch Luton unawares? One apiece. Impey. Gallen, no, bounce off the rebound. Into the last 10 seconds. We're heading for another shootout. Here's Woodsford, and that's a free kick. And time will elude them, and we go to another shootout. John Hollins down there, such a chirpy character, and managing Queen's Park Rangers tonight. A rueful smile from him. You know him, of course, so well.
I know John, yes. Nice man, John, and doing a terrific job at Queen's Park Rangers with the young lads there.
There's Kevin Gallen, the top scorer of the night. And who will take the first of these shootouts? A run against the keeper. 5 seconds to score. You say penalty shootouts are a lottery. How about this to settle? Well, before we talk about that, Nigel, hear the goals. First of all, the Kevin Gallen.
This is a lovely goal. Waiting for the goalkeeper to go down and just dinked it over him on his left foot. Nice finish.
And the equaliser.
Well, Melvin Johnson burst through here. Scored a couple of important goals tonight. But as you can see, it's just gone off Andy his heel and through the goalkeeper. Should really have saved that. But hopefully he'll make up for it in the shootout now.
There's Kelvin Davis, the young Luton goalkeeper who went through this in the last round against Barnet when Woodsford and Johnson and Davis were all successful and Telfer missed, and Peter Caldwell will be up against Luton Town of the First Division against Queen's Park Rangers of the Premier. Looks as if Kevin Gallen will have the first of the shootout runs then. Two young men here, Gallen just 19, Kelvin Davis 19 also. Having Morden, the referee down there, and Paul. Just to set his watch, Gallen with 5 seconds to do it, and Davis blocks it.
Good save. Ran out to Kevin Gallen there, made himself big and off his knees.
This for a place in the final. So, big Marvin Johnson comes forward, scored in the shootout against Barnet. Has a heck of a left foot crack, and Luton through. We've never won this, but they go through to the final of 1994-95 with the first of the shootout runs for Magic, Marvin Johnson.
Well, he scored some important goals for him tonight, for Luton tonight, and that one obviously puts him in the final. Sucked the keeper across and then put it in the far corner.
Marvin Johnson, something of a Luton veteran, takes them through to the final. It finishes one apiece, but Luton go through on what is becoming a familiar shootout scene.
Who's going to join them?
So the favourites go out in a shootout. It's Luton that come through. That's a real surprise. Queen's Park Rangers, the bookies' favourites here tonight, gone. That's the first semi-final settled. When we come back, it's Millwall against the holders, Wycombe in the other.
And him getting to the final of the fives.
So our final, Luton Town against Wycombe, who won it a year ago. What a defence, trailing there 1-0 through to the final. We've got that next. Nearly there, Luton Town against Wycombe Wanderers. Is it going back to Wycombe or Luton? It's been a smashing night so far. This is what we've seen. Amongst the fireworks and the lights, and let's go and join our host tonight, Mick Brown.
OK, Richard, thanks a lot. We are live at Wembley Arena as we have been all night, and now the culmination of the London Evening Standard London Five-a-Side Championships as we welcome, player by player, onto the pitch in the final tonight. Please welcome Luton Town, Kelvin Davis. Brees. Tony Thorpe. Paul Telfer. Aaron Skelton. And the subs tonight will be Marvin Johnson and Jamie Woodsford. And now the defending champions of the Evening Standard Fives, Wycombe Wanderers, Chuck Musadik. Jason Cousins.
McGavin, he's got 3 seconds to do it. Garner comes out, that's it, that'll be it. It's a shootout.
It is. The champions have done it in Luton Town. Well done to Luton. What a cruel way to lose a final. And the last presentation of the evening tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is the...
Enjoyable whilst Luton pick up their medals, and the runners-up check. We'll have a quick word with Nigel Spackman and Clive Allen here. It was a great night, Nigel, wasn't it?
Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Enjoyed it. We'll see you next time. Goodbye for now.